What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Slackercast. I'm Greg. With me today is Corey,
What's up, everyone?
Lawrence,
Hey, everybody.
Jonathan,
I'm back.
bitches, Hayden from the Cornelius collection.
Oh, shit's gonna get spicy tonight.
Oh, I'm ready. And Mr. Sex Appeal himself, Dustin.
What's up?
What are you drinking, Dustin? Is that Mountain Dew?
No, it's a Truly.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, man, what the fuck's
Nice.
wrong with you?
Nope, I'm drinking
Drink
Truly.
that shit.
Hope maybe one day they'll sponsor us.
Yes, that'd be nice.
COVID
Unlimited
ain't got
Truly.
shit on me.
Damn right. All right, so today we have a shit ton of different topics. All of us has our own stuff we want to talk about. So, you know what? Before we jump into anything else, though, every week Hayden has been giving us shit about this fucking movie Spencer. So, you know what? I watched it. I decided, I'm like, you know what? Hayden's making a big deal about this movie. I'm going to watch it. I was like, it must be pretty good.
Uh-huh.
And
So I watched Spencer.
By the way, I have no clue what he thinks about it. He wanted to
And-
save it for the podcast.
And I'll say this, I was impressed. I'm not gonna lie.
Hell yeah.
Kristen Stewart's performance as Princess Diana was fucking amazing.
And the soundtrack? Did you notice that soundtrack?
I don't give a fuck about the soundtrack.
Greg
Oh,
hates
man.
music.
That was, I don't know.
I'll tell you this, anything good that I thought about Princess Diana, that movie killed. So if that movie's accurate, then
Hell yeah.
No pun intended.
I don't know why I was expecting you to rip it to shreds.
no, man, like all it really did for me is like, oh, so Princess Diana was just a crazy whore.
What?
damn,
That is not the point of the movie
Yeah,
at
you
all.
what I
watched that
took
way
from it.
wrong.
damn.
What? She doesn't have
More
sex
drunk than
once
you
in the
want.
movie. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, but she thinks about it enough.
No, what? When? It's all about her, like, the royal family being, like, uptight assholes and how she doesn't fit in.
I
and
know,
she
I
gets
know.
depressed about
There's like
it.
there was a big deal about fucking Christmas being a big deal, and
Or do you
they
mean
give
like
each
her
other stupid
lesbian?
gifts.
Are you talking about like her lesbian shit with that
no,
other
not
lady?
really. I just threw in the horror thing just for
Oh,
entertainment reasons. But no, I mean honestly though, I was impressed, man. I was so impressed in fact that like at times I forgot that was even Kristen Stewart.
dude, I
Hayden.
know, right?
Hayden, there's less than
Yeah.
sex in the movie?
No, but it's kind of hinted at that.
Lawrence is in.
Actually, do they make out? I can't remember. She might make out with a chick.
No, they don't make out. She just
Oh.
admits to her that she's in love with her, and
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And then Princess Diana just kind of like shuts it down by not really saying anything back.
you actually you want to know
That's
what
the way to do it.
what I really took from that movie. Honestly, being straight up, being royalty must fucking suck when you're in a
Yeah.
position like her,
Mhm.
because like she couldn't do anything she wanted to do, man. Like even what she wanted to fucking wear was dictated on a fucking daily basis, and who dresses her? Like she has somebody who comes in and fucking dresses her every day. And then they would get pissed off because she would like want to wear her own shit. And then
Well,
you
that's why the Meghan Markle and the other prince freaking left and moved to LA. They like disbanded from
All
the
this shit.
royal family because they were tired of all that bullshit.
it's
Yeah.
nuts, man. I would not want to have that kind of life. You know, everyone thinks
Going on,
about
Ben Graham.
thinks that they'd want, you know, this life of royalty, but that put a fucking different spin on it. Like, I don't know that I'd want to live
Yeah.
that way. I enjoy my
And
freedom.
Prince Harry would have never seen the throne anyways, because, you know, with the Prince,
Dude,
what's it, William
she couldn't even
having a
go
kid?
to the old fucking house she lived in. Like, she tries to go just look at the old house she lives in, and fucking security is stopping her, talking about, hey, bitch, what are you doing? Why are you out here? Why are you walking in the fucking field
know,
at night?
right?
You know there's photographers out here. I'm like, damn.
But they're not
They
wrong.
literally control every aspect of your life because
Yeah,
Right.
like-
That is
the,
true.
because they're literally just figureheads. Like everything they do is about their image.
Yep.
So they really don't
Yeah,
hold
look.
any actual power.
But you know her death is a conspiracy because they're like saying that because she had left. Didn't she end up leaving, right? The whole royal family, she tried to leave too.
hmm
And she was with some Indian guy or some, I don't know, Middle Eastern dude. And he
Did
ended
that
up,
happen?
yeah, I think so. When she
Oh.
died in that tunnel or whatever, they said that she was set up, but everything's a conspiracy. Ain't no way of telling.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
that happens.
It's like
Anytime somebody famous dies, there's a conspiracy.
so. Let me
behind
get
it.
this straight. Was the driver in on it too? Was he just like a kamikaze or something? Why
They even said that. I mean, they've said that about Kobe Bryant too. That he was like that was his human sacrifice.
Yeah, that's the only reason Paul
Oh,
Walker is
yeah.
dead is because that guy was paid to kill himself and Paul Walker.
Yeah, everything's a damn conspiracy.
He had a fucking killer night in Vegas right before he killed Paul Walker.
But you will agree, these guys should watch it. If they
I
have
mean,
time.
I mean, if you enjoy a movie like that, then yes, it's definitely worth a watch. But I mean, it's not a movie for everybody. I have patience for shit like that, so I can, that's the reason I watched it. But it's not a movie for everybody, man. A lot of people would probably find it fucking boring, honestly.
Now, Greg, I want you to do something, and trust me, this is related. But pull
Here we
up your
go.
TikTok, if you will.
My TikTok.
Yeah, your TikTok.
Which TikTok?
And go to your messages.
Which TikTok?
I don't know, your Greg one.
Okay.
Your
Mega Gak.
yeah.
Oh fuck! The first thing it showed was like Dustin bald. What the fuck was that?
Make sure you like that. Make sure you like that video.
Like.
Drop some stuff in the shop.
No, pull it and then
All right, I'm
Go to-
going to my inbox. What am I looking for? Oh, the Cornelius. Okay.
yeah, and then pull that up full screen.
Ben Grimm says
I got it on my phone, man.
Oh,
said there was an Oscar-worthy role for Stewart.
I agree. It was.
going on,
she was
Dan?
fucking
Yeah.
amazing. What am I looking
Yeah.
for, Hayden? We're wasting time with this
for
shit.
the messages. So I quickly learned that Greg never checks or doesn't know how to check his TikTok messages. So I started sending him every day little parts of the Spencer script, and I was going to keep going every day until I finally finished the whole script.
Why don't I see a single fucking
So that you
message
would-
from you with a script then?
It's there. I'll pull it up on mine then.
Somebody doesn't know what they're
Hold
doing.
on.
I'm curious now.
Oh yeah,
My plan
Here it
was
is.
to spam you with that shit until you watch the movie, but you've watched it pretty quickly.
So it failed.
So-
fail.
Yeah.
Failure.
Other than that,
Yeah,
though,
Hayden.
the only thing I did other than watch Spencer's, I watched the Dark Tapes. Which,
Oh, tell us
I
about
still
the
don't
dark
know
tape.
what that is. You keep talking
All right,
about
I'm going
it.
to tell you this. If you're a fan of the VHS movies, you will love the Dark Tapes. Like, let me pull up the wiki real quick on it, and I'll just give you a quick idea of like what some of the stories are on it.
All right.
Because I had this up before, and I fucking closed it out. I don't know why.
Now, was this like a newer series, an older series?
No, it was actually a 2016 movie. Which it was recommended to me by a friend. I got a friend that I'm in a group chat with, and he always recommends these like found footage or like these kind of obscure movies that people don't know about.
What's up,
So it centers around four tales. You got the one that it starts out with is called To Catch a Demon, and this is like an ongoing one throughout the whole movie. And basically, what they're doing here is you got like this college professor, and he like figures out like that basically once you enter like the REM state whenever you're asleep, that something called time dilation happens to where you're not actually, in the REM state, you're actually going like trans-dimensional. So you can see things from other dimensions and such like that. And they find like this camera that's able to like do very high speed like filming. And like when they use this camera, you can see what's going on in the REM state and like actually see these demons, and it goes from there. This one actually goes throughout the whole movie. Like it'll do like segments from it, then it'll go into a new story, segments in the new story. You got this
It
other
sounds like VHS tapes.
Oh yeah, it's almost just like a VHS movie. You got this other story that's called The Hunters and the Hunted. It's about it's about this couple who starts hearing sounds in this fucking house that they move into. It's almost like some Paranormal Activity type shit. It has a pretty crazy ending to it though, so that one's pretty good. I liked it. You got another one called Cam Girls. It's about these two chicks that do like this cam show, and they pick out like a random winner every night that gets like a private session with them. And like they pick this one guy and they start asking him to do some really fucked up shit, basically playing on his his simp stuff. Dustin might like that one.
Mhm.
And then there's the one last one that's called Amanda's Revenge, and it's about this chick that you find out is like being abducted by aliens like multiple times, and like it just goes from there. I can't really say any more without giving much away, but
Greg,
Definitely recommended.
do you like Tina's new profile picture for her YouTube?
I don't
Who
know
the
where.
fuck is Tina?
This is girlfriend, dude, Christina.
It's Christina.
Are you a-
No, I
retarded?
don't. It freaks me out even more than the last one.
What is that?
It's her.
It's her eyes on her fucking nose with
Oh.
her lips. I mean, I will say I like the lips. I'll say that much about it.
Watch your mouth, Greg. Watch your fucking mouth.
Hey, Christina agrees. She says VHS and the dark tapes are really good.
So-
Wouldn't you agree, Christina, that the dark tapes like basically just should be a VHS movie with the way it kind of plays out?
So is it like a feature length or is it like a
Oh,
mini
yeah.
series?
No, it's a full-length movie. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
it's just like a VHS movie. It may as well be
Gotcha.
called VHS fucking 5 or something, or I guess
Yeah.
it happened, before 5, but whatever. But yeah, that's basically all I got, man. I watched those two. I've been playing a lot more Rust. I got me a killer fucking base going on there. We got raided, but we're built back up pretty good. So.
What do you mean
And
you got
VR
raided?
poker.
They actually came in.
Oh yeah, like we were inside and we look outside and there's like 4 dudes out there and we see one of them pull out a rocket launcher and we're like, oh god, we're fucked. Because we didn't have nothing to
it
defend
sucks.
ourselves with. But they didn't take everything and we built back pretty quick. But other than that, VR poker is fucking amazing. I love it so
Aren't
much.
you guys glad I got you into that?
The VR?
No, poker. You guys don't give me enough credit
Why does
for that
Hayden
shit.
keep taking credit for us playing poker?
Because
I don't know.
I've been playing poker for the past couple months, and I really got you guys into it. And then no one
Well, you know what?
ever-
Let me do exactly
everyone
like you,
act-
Hayden.
everyone
Let me go
acts
get my
like-
fucking VR headset, put it on right now, live on the podcast, and just start playing with the sounds going and everything.
Honestly,
Do it.
I'm pretty sure the reason why we got into playing VR poker is because it's like a free, fun game on the Oculus to play.
You know what? I want to talk about something on that though. Why can't you keep your fucking hands off of me in VR poker, man? What's going on there?
Because it's the only way. It's the only way that we can be gay together without it being gay.
I see.
There you
I
go.
understand now.
Well, look what Christina says.
Get
How
out
does Tina
some of
feel about that?
Because you don't play poker.
I mean,
That's
she's done
pretty much
right.
all you do.
We
That's
do that
pretty much
stuff,
what happened.
but
Put you out there like that. All right.
What I've noticed though is that we're not the only people that fuck around like that in there. Like every table is fucking weird.
Everybody's just feeling each other.
Well,
It's-
People really lose their inhibitions when they put that VR headset
Well,
on. They're
actually-
just like,
actually, me and Corey were talking about this before everyone joined the chat. Like, we almost have him sold on getting one, and I was telling him like it's so weird because like when you're interacting with the other people in like the metaverse like that, you almost forget that they're avatars. Like you almost look at them like they're a real person. And you're
Yeah.
talking back and forth with them, and you forget that you're both fucking avatars, and you're in a VR world. It's so crazy.
How do you forget when you're talking to Master Chief?
Because like when you're interacting with your hands and shit, like with the controller and such, it feels like movements. Like you forget you have a
you get
controller in your
immersed.
hand.
You get immersed in it.
Yeah, your brain
literally.
really like tunes into it.
What I want to know, because I have been looking into these, and I might want to get
Let me
one.
ask this, guys.
Why is it
Are
like
we in the
almost
future now?
$100
Can
to
we safely
buy the
say it?
damn live streaming cord?
Just order it off Amazon for like fucking $20.
Well, no, that's the thing. Even just buying the cord on its own, it's like $78.
What cord are you referring to hook it to your computer?
I don't. Yeah, it's like a live streaming to live stream your shit. You have
Just
to, like,
cast
buy
it
a
to your
cord.
phone and
Yeah, you
edit
just
it.
cast it to your phone. There's no need to buy that shit like that. Or
Cast
you
it
just
to your phone and then save the video and then edit it on your phone or transfer it to your computer.
it's
Yeah, but I want to
like.
like live stream it to YouTube. I don't know.
Just
I'll
get you a
figure it
headset
out.
first.
Yeah, you get the headset
Just
first.
get
you can figure out what
$100,
you want
Hayden.
Well, I mean, I just wonder why. Like, why is it $100 for the stupid
Don't ask
wire.
questions.
Just call your rich parents up and ask them. If
Oh,
they'll
This is
send
what's
you
funny. Is like we tell Hayden how cool this shit is, but he finds some obscure bullshit that you don't even fucking need to enjoy it to not buy. It's like, oh, this fucking cord's $100.
No,
that I
look.
gotta have.
It's just I've also been looking into getting a Switch, and those are the same price. So I'm like, what should I do? Should I get the VR or the Switch? I'll probably go with the VR thing.
I'll jerk you off in the metaverse if you get the VR.
Okay, sold.
I would say, because I also wanted a Switch and a VR headset. I went ahead and got the VR headset, and I'm happy that I did.
I don't regret
Okay.
my purchase. Like I was telling Corey, I have no buyer's remorse getting that at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fun, and everybody likes, like everyone in the family.
Lawrence, you should get it just for the VR porn.
You were telling me about that earlier.
Can you imagine the ASMR with that thing?
Oh, yeah, man.
That would be good. Yeah, that would probably try
You
out.
got
Look,
to
he got
lock them
excited.
doors,
Yeah, he did. It was like,
He's gonna leave and go
Just-
buy it right now.
buddy. He's shopping online right now.
Yeah, when are they going to start adding smells and stuff to them, though? That's the thing.
Adding smells.
well, they are. There is like a little like rumor out there because the Neuralink is supposed to be like they're supposed to
Neuralink. I
start.
was just kidding.
No,
Well, hold on, wait.
They're supposed to put the Neuralink out in the next year, and they're supposed to be able to. You're supposed to be able to, if you have a Neuralink, link it into your VR headset, and you might actually be able to.
Is any of this any part of this?
Look at Ben's comment.
No, literally, like the first time me and Greg went to into the metaverse together, the first thing he did was he said, "Come here," and he went like this.
Yeah, that's everyone's first instinct. Is to get
The
out of
very
hand job.
first thing he did.
I'll say this.
Give me
I
a
will
hand
say
job in
this.
the metaverse.
Dude, we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
all
say
jerk
this,
each
though.
other off. It's gonna be awesome.
Dustin
like
has
what
not
you
been
said,
able to
we
keep
just
his
circled
hands
jerk
off me
and jerked
since
the
then.
guard.
It's because it's the best hand job. Well, the second best hand job I ever got.
All right, I'm gonna buy one of these fucking things. This
All right,
sounds like too
so-
much fun.
So actually, I want to segue into something else since you brought up the Neuralink and such like that. Lawrence, one of your topics this week is Amazon.
Yes,
Robot,
Amazon
what is it?
robot store.
Yes.
I'm not kidding. I didn't know what they were saying, but it's a whole store run by nobody. It's pretty much an open store. You go in.
Oh, you didn't
shop,
know
and
about
get out.
those?
I didn't know about them, man. I'm gonna watch it again, and I'm sharing it with you guys.
Yeah, where it like scans everything overhead or whatever.
Yep.
Like I'm stealing.
And they don't have a catch here. Because here, new technologies are embedded into just about every part of the process.
That's what I'm
First,
saying.
there's
like,
Amazon Go. It's a convenience store which is completely unmanned.
crazy.
To enter, you have to use an app and scan these turnstiles. And then when you're ready to leave, it automatically knows what you picked up and it charges your account.
So no matter
Just
what you
walk
grab
out.
while you're in the store
Just
and
walk
whatever
out.
you put back, it just knows. And it's only
knows
when
when
you
you're
exit
stealing
that you're
things all the
actually
time.
charged for
Why
what
is
you
he
bought.
wearing a mask?
There
Who's
are
he going to
about
give
30
COVID to?
Amazon Goes right now in New
There's
York,
other
Ain't
people
nobody
there.
there.
I assume there's other
and
customers.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
There could be
That dude's
hundreds
buying
of them
stuff.
soon.
here's,
Then
here's my
there's the
problem with
Amazon
it, though,
grocery
guys.
store concept called
What?
Amazon.
A whole grocery
This
store?
is crazy because every time you put something into your cart or even take
That's
it out,
crazy.
the technology is able to capture it in real time.
I am pretty impressed. I'm not actually going to buy this though. Yeah. See, thank you.
So by the end, you can just walk on this flooring and you're automatically charged for your groceries.
I guess I'm done. And I kind of
All right, so yeah, that's a thing. The robot, you know, the basically fully online grocery stores now. Like, I mean, where there's no customer service. But here's my question: what happens if somebody gets in a fight in the store? What if it's like here? Who comes and stops it? They just let it go.
That's up to you guys.
what I
You
do
gotta,
now.
do that on your own.
It's up to the other citizens.
Like that ain't my problem. That's a one-on-one fight. My
Yeah,
call,
fine.
please.
What if you get? I don't know. What if you get murdered in there? What are you
I
gonna do
am
then?
not getting stabbed from my
But,
employer. It
Greg,
ain't happening.
I'm surprised you working for Walmart. I think Jonathan, you work for Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
I used to work there. Is this like a threat to y'all's job security? Because what if the robot guys get rid of the employees? There's no employee there. Like, what if Walmart says, "Hey, we need to do the same thing"?
I mean, they pretty much do that now. There's,
It sucks.
I've been to a Walmart.
Self-checkout.
It was all self-checkout. They had 2 registers that had actual cashiers at them, and then both sides of the store were all self-checkout.
I'm noticing that, yeah, more and more.
I mean, I don't really, unless I'm just feeling super lazy and don't feel like bagging my own groceries. I'm just like, okay, just do the self-checkout.
That's
the
what
robots
I do.
have taken over, man.
I'm way faster than any cashier.
And don't they have robot? I mean, I've seen the robot floor cleaners they have.
We had it temporarily.
They don't really work that good. They always get
No, they
stuck
don't.
all the time.
Yeah, they suck.
And then, isn't there another thing that like walks the shelves too and like scans?
Supposed to be. Yeah, it's supposed to scan all the outs and everything, and then make picks for it, and then we will get those picks.
The new versions will be out this summer.
They've thrown a lot of technology out in the past, I don't know, 5-10 years. That some panned out, some haven't. Like there's that big tower in our store that they said it cost $250,000 for this tower, and like Walmart.com orders would go in there, and like they would.
Oh yeah, I've seen
we would
that
receive
thing.
them. We would put them in there, and when the customer would come, they would be able to scan something, and it would pull that box for them and give it to them. Right.
Well, listen to Diane Breed.
But it didn't work.
Yeah, I noticed because they put those in a lot of Walmarts, and a lot of them they're all blocked off now.
Nobody uses them.
You can't use it.
It's $250,000 worth of nothing. It's a huge paperweight.
Hey, you better watch out, man. There's going to be robot delivery boys then. Robot pizza men.
Actually, I think
with Amazon, we already got the drones.
Yeah, and Domino's has self-driving cars that deliver pizza.
I think the first thing you're going to probably see at Walmart is like a fully robot like store greeter, like the door host.
What, just a robot?
I think that'll be like a
welcome to Walmart. Welcome.
Like the
to
first
Walmart.
interactive robot is what I'm saying. Like the first
I hope it's
interactive
a robot now.
I hope it's the one from Short Circuit. That'll be great.
All right, Johnny Five, that'd be great.
No, why do they have those greeters anyway? Like,
well, now it's just so they can check your receipt, make sure you're not stealing.
Which is bullshit, because I see them like checking the black man's receipt, but not like and then 5 white people walk by. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
Well, the robot's gonna fix that. The robot greeter won't be racist. Like he can't. He's not in his programming.
Unless he's programmed that way.
Yeah,
but it is weird.
I did see a TikTok that had the, because it has the like facial recognition stuff on it on the TVs above the self-checkout, and it was a black guy and a white guy, and they were standing next to each other, and it was only keying on the black guy. Like it was only keying on the black guy's face and not on the white guy's face. And they were both standing there like, what the fuck?
So Lawrence, since you brought it up, what does it freak you out, the robot, like the fully automated stores?
Well,
like that?
I thought this was the whole thing we were fighting against. Didn't Skynet, prove all this wrong to us or something? I thought this was the whole thing we were.
Nobody believes it.
Was robot taking over jobs?
It's just a movie.
Taking over life. I guess so. I don't know, man. It sounds like it's.
I mean, look, and now we're
we're
all buying VR headsets so we can be in the metaverse like Ready Player One.
I mean, yeah,
it's like Ready Player One. Yeah,
you could hook up your
Tron.
blowjob
Tron
machine to the porn, and it'll actually simulate what the chick's doing.
Because
on
in
the
Tron,
screen.
you can only ride motor
on your dick, though.
So here's my question, Dustin: when they put out the attachment, when they put out the attachment that you can connect to your dick.
Stop talking over me,
real
Greg.
Feelings. Will you buy it? Will it be the first attachment that you buy?
I hate you guys sometimes.
No.
You guys are doing this shit again, trying to talk over me. I'm trying to make a good statement.
Hayden,
I was playing off what you were saying.
3 times in a row.
Well,
I know. I just kept saying it.
Some people's internet is fucking lagging bad.
Yeah.
Lawrence is pretty bad.
Yeah, you
All
guys.
right, go, Greg.
You guys are on some fucking delays. I think that's why part of the reason.
Part of it.
I'm gonna fight this whole trend. I'm gonna get a home rotary dial phone, set encyclopedias,
The telegraph, go way back.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Corey. Since you're gonna go old
Going
school
on,
like
Orc?
that, I want you to try
What's
to
up?
do a DoorDash day with a road atlas and not your GPS, and see how well that goes.
Hey, I used to use maps, so go to hell.
Well, look, must try to warn all 50 USA governors they wouldn't listen. This is coming from Orc 145626.
Also,
Yeah,
just called Orc.
I read his
Okay,
I read his tweets. It's pretty good stuff.
Oh, we got Ben here with some knowledge thrown at us here.
About people making Al
AI
gifs?
girlfriends?
AI, man.
No, he's talking about Al, the fucking
No,
Jesus.
Philly clown.
in Metaverse, but they are way more abusive to girlfriends because it's a robot.
I don't think
Al
Al's got a
does beg him
girlfriend.
to stay, though. His last line there.
Oh. When they get those androids,
Please.
Trig, are you getting one?
Absolutely. But only if I can
Japanese,
fuck it.
Robot wife. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What's
the only
why,
android.
you have a real wife.
I mean, how else am I going to get a threesome? She'll never agree to it with a real person.
I didn't
She's
expect
definitely
that.
not going to agree
Touche.
to it with a robot.
Have you asked
Touche,
her?
sir.
Have you asked her in Tagalog?
Tagalog,
she'd probably-
fool.
She'd be more offended
What is
if
it?
I asked her. in
Show some
Tagalog.
respect, Hayden.
What? Did I
Tagalog.
say it
You
wrong?
said taglog. It ain't
Yeah, is that what
taglog.
it's called? Tagalog.
No,
Tagalog.
Tagalog.
You gotta
Oh,
speak Tagalog.
whatever.
It'll never be
made up
Tagalog.
language anyway.
Cornelius.
Fuck it.
Made up.
I mean, a
all
friend of mine
languages are
said
made
that.
up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Can't all
not
speak
racist.
Gaelic like
it's
you,
true.
Cornelius.
Yeah, gay lick.
Well, you know what, Hayden? Since you want to talk so much, what are your topics for this week?
Okay. Well, we already talked about Spencer.
Yeah, we did.
Should we talk about this little gift I sent you that you totally were rude to me about and like took you forever?
You mean the
Okay.
stupid fucking gift that I'm supposed to be checking on that I never will, and a nightstand that doesn't exist
Okay.
with a fucking drawer that doesn't exist?
Okay, so here's what happened.
Little
I gave-
inside
So
baseball
angry.
here.
I felt bad.
Yeah,
Greg
that's
gave me I gave Greg a lot of shit. Was it last show or the show before? I don't know.
About the
was
neck
last week.
headphones.
This
That was
last-
last
About the
week.
neck headphones. So I was like, you know what?
Throughout the week.
Greg just upgraded to an iPhone from an Android. Let me send him my old pair of AirPods that I've got.
Did
know,
you at
like-
least clean the earwax out of them first?
Yeah, of course. So I mailed it to him, contacted his wife, had her put it in the bedside drawer, and then I basically told Greg I had a prank for him and to go into the drawer and film himself.
There's
going
no
into the
fucking drawer.
Yeah, there is. There's a bedside little table thing. I don't know.
There's
She
no
said she put
drawers.
it in
It's
there.
wide open. I built the motherfucker.
Whatever it is, she said she put it in there. I don't know. She barely spoke proper English, so I didn't know what she was really talking about. But she said she put it next to bed. So
He didn't understand taglog, so
Tagalog.
You weren't fluent.
so
in
anyway,
Tagalog.
Greg just like ignores my my request to for him to even go into the
Fucking
drawer.
request.
He starts making up all these bullshit excuses, blah blah blah. He's like, "What? Tell me what color it is first." It's like, I don't know, man. I just told her to put it in there, and then, so yeah, I don't know. He was rude to me about it, and then basically refused to do it. So I had her send it back to me.
Well, you know
And
what, Hayden?
To let
I
you
might-
know now, this is all bullshit. But I'm glad to know that if I had sent those earphones to you,
I thought he really said them.
I'm glad
You
to
had
know.
me really believing that
You know
really
what?
did that
You know what,
shit.
Hayden? I could take you way more seriously if you weren't always sending me some goo goo gaga bullshit fucking messages on our group
Do you
chat.
want to
okay?
explain to our audience what you're talking about?
What I'm talking about is I'll be
Yeah, with
at
the
work
Goo Goo Gaga shit.
doing something, and I'll keep getting bombarded with voice message after voice message. And I'll listen to some of them because I think it might be something serious. But then it ends up being this goo goo gaga bullshit. And what I mean by goo goo gaga bullshit is it'll be like,
You gotta play an example.
gotta play an
play
it'll
an
be shit like
example.
that, nonstop. 5-6 fucking messages of this shit.
as soon as he termed it goo goo gaga bullshit, I just can't stop now.
That's what
Sometimes
it
you
is to
speak
me.
Spanish though in it too, right, Hayden?
It's the same. It's
So
the same.
I got this chick in my work that I was like, just say something in Spanish into my phone real quick, and then that's what she said. I don't even know what it means.
It's the same shit that
got a
my daughter
partner.
used to say before she could speak. It's goo goo gaga bullshit.
Again, play some examples. You
Look at
know,
it right, Daniel.
my permission to
Yeah.
play
I'm not.
my
I'm
audio
not.
messages.
I'm just not. I'm not
That's
doing
Hayden's
it. I'm
kink.
not.
All right,
Gets off on it.
Then I'll play some. I don't know why you're so like afraid to play some of it.
Because we want to hear it.
We're tired of hearing it.
I intentionally don't play them so I don't have to hear it
All
now.
right, hold on.
Well,
I
here
don't
we
know
go.
which.
That's what he's trying to tell you, Hayden. He doesn't like them.
Hold on.
Yeah, that kind of shit. That right there. Goo goo gaga bullshit.
Coming for you. You better check your closets and your windows and under your bed, because I'm coming for you.
That Chung
Yeah,
Bong?
then these fuckers don't respond, and it makes me mad.
I
So I
wonder
keep
why.
sending
No,
more.
I ended up liking it.
Oh no!
What-
you
how
don't
we
send
Oh,
supposed-
yeah,
shit.
thank you, Lawrence. Lawrence actually.
How are we supposed to
likes some of
respond?
them.
Yeah.
What is the proper response to?
Yeah, exactly.
Do it back.
When
Do it
Greg did
backward.
it back to me, that was the funniest thing in the world.
I think we just think if we
Was
don't
that
entertain
crazy?
you, you'll go away. I think that's.
You know, it's
No, it
actually
just gets
funny.
worse.
It's funny because Hayden says that he sends us all this shit, but he fails to mention that he unsends almost everything he fucking sends.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. 'cause
I don't
what
know.
Did you say?
I get tired of people taking forever to listen, so I just delete them.
It takes more effort.
We'll get to him eventually, man. Give us a chance.
And
Yeah,
that's
at least 3 days.
Sometimes I'll send stuff just to immediately delete it because I love when Greg like gets mad at that.
Why does everybody enjoy seeing me pissed off? I don't get it.
Because it's funny when you're
you.
mad.
It is
Yeah.
pretty funny. I ain't
It's
gonna
your,
lie.
it's your character. It's
all
your
right.
charm.
What flavor truly is that, Dustin? I haven't seen a green can.
This is the citrus punch out of the fruit punch 12-pack. It's not very good. It's one of my least favorites in the pack.
All right,
Can y'all
Lawrence.
imagine
Moving
like?
on.
Go ahead.
I think we lost. Oh, okay, there you are. What was your second topic? I already got both mine out there. So.
All right. Yeah. Second. Don't stop.
Sorry.
God damn it, Hayden.
Go, Lawrence.
All right. Second topic was: have y'all been watching any wrestling? Anybody?
I watched
Yes.
them the other night.
I've been
Top
catching.
line.
up,
I know
yes.
you did.
I watched the robotic rooster against the Periwinkle
Just mute.
Pro.
Hold on, wait. Out of all the people in this fucking chat right now, you look like the one who would watch wrestling the most. I'm just saying.
Yeah, monster truck rallies and all kinds of shit.
You're from
He's from
Texas.
Texas.
I'm crying out loud. Yeah, Texas.
Come on,
I don't know. I knew it was fake from the beginning, so I was never able to
Who
get into
cares?
it.
Some are
Fun.
movies, but you watch
We
that
all do.
shit.
It was fake from the beginning.
Because back when I was in like middle school, when people were actually into wrestling, the kids would refuse to admit that it's fake. And I don't even think the industry had admitted that it was fake at that time.
How long?
Sure
has it
they
been in
did.
the
You're
was
only
industry?
so
28.
obvious.
20 years.
Yeah.
It was so obvious. This is
You're only
like
28, so there's no way.
no, this is like 20 years ago, but
They like announced that like in the
I
early
like
90s
I like Dan's.
or the mid 90s.
Let's play on what Dan said in the chat here. Royal Rumble.
Royal
prediction.
Rumble
Corey,
prediction.
you got one?
Corey, go ahead.
I don't watch WWE, so I don't know. I don't watch AEW.
I really don't know who. I mean,
WWE is
I've heard people
boring
say
now.
Big E, so I don't know.
who the fuck is Big E?
I'm gonna go.
Just Google him. You got a computer in front of you.
I'm gonna go a little bit
I refuse.
off stream here and say like AJ Styles. I think it's time for another
Dude,
AJ Styles run.
I feel like you guys are just making this shit up. AJ Styles, let me see.
Well, they were saying they wanted to bring in people from outside the company. Like they wanted to bring in some Impact people and
Yeah,
Braun
the
Strowman
Forbidden
came
Door
back.
is now
That'd be
open,
sick.
so- Who the fuck cares about Braun Strowman? Ben Grimm
No,
agrees
we
with
made a
me.
big
AJ
deal from
Styles
leaving.
wins.
What about
So Ben is on board.
what about the return of John Moxley?
Return to the Mac.
That's what I want to talk about. I'm
That
glad
would
you
be
brought
nuts
that up,
if he
Dustin.
came back to WWE as
No.
John Moxley.
He's talking
What
about
about Connor
No,
Jason? Huh?
Dude, have you not watched AEW in like weeks?
Yes,
or something?
I have. I know he's back. He came out
He's
there and
talking
cut a
about- yeah,
promo.
he
he
came
said,
out to
"Fuck you" to
Let me
someone
ask-
in the audience.
No, let me ask you this: is his gimmick Shia LaBeouf? Like, what the? He's spot on, like drunk Shia LaBeouf to me. That's what
He's
it
just
is.
always kind of been like that though, because I took me a while to realize that that's Dean Ambrose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
you know that's-
didn't realize I've been out of the wrestling for a while, and he's got his hair cut now and shit, and
Yeah.
so I was like, oh,
He's unsober.
I realized, oh, that's Dean Ambrose. That's always kind of been his gimmick.
Hey guys, I had a very proud dad moment today. You want to know what it was? I caught my daughter humming the John Cena theme.
No. Nice.
Yeah, like she started humming it, and like my wife goes, she's like, "Is that John Cena?" And I'm like, "I think it is."
Which one?
She was like, "Yeah, that."
Yeah, not words.
Because I think
yeah.
she watches some videos
Word
that you know,
Thugonomics.
yeah,
Thugonomics.
there's some Roblox shit I'm sure that's using it.
Fucking Roblox, man.
But no, I'll say this: that crowd at Cincinnati, they were rough, weren't they? Because they went off on Cody Rhodes too. He came out there. Is he a fucking heel or not? What is he?
No,
He's the WWE guy in AEW. That's what
He's a full foot. He's
He
not just a
reminds
heel.
me of like when people got tired of John Cena and they just started booing him every time he came out. That's what it
Nothing
like.
he
John
does
Cena
work.
was still a good guy, but everyone was like boo every time he came out because they were just tired of him. Like,
Yeah, they were just like, shut the fuck up.
like
They were
nobody
just
wanted to see
getting
him
on
anymore. They were just done.
Dude,
Yeah,
they're
'cause
on
he's
their
a
ass,
foot.
so.
He's not a heel. He's a foot. People don't like foots.
Let's
Hey,
just
Do you have a?
just mute Hayden for
Mute
the
him.
rest of
I'm
the portion.
about to, man.
No, Hayden's about to leave on his own accord. All right,
We know you hate wrestling.
I'm trying to participate in the conversation.
All right, Hayden.
he's a
I'll
bad
let
guy,
you-
Hayden.
Yeah,
Is he a
What
bad
about
guy?
Heels
Jibber
are bad
Jabber?
guys. Faces
What
are
about
good guys.
what about Jibber Jabber? What do you think he'll do in the next precinct or whatever they're
I
called?
think he's gonna cut a promo, but it's gonna be goo goo gaga bullshit where he's gonna go.
Well, Jibber Jabber versus like Raw Dean or whatever his name
Hey, but
is.
I do want to ask a serious question though, without all the stupid shit. So are they setting up for John Moxley and Bryan Danielson
Wait, you're asking
title
me?
match? No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
Actually, I was
You just
listening.
said you wanted to ask me a question.
Not you.
Well, no, I
Oh.
was listening to the. Let me get this out, damn it! I was listening to the Jim Cornette podcast, and he made a very good point.
Who's
you got
that?
You got so many stars in AEW now that like John Moxley has almost kind of fallen in the rankings because you got so many people above him: CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, and who
Adam
else did they
Page.
just bring it? Yeah, all these people are like above Moxley now, so he's almost like second tier until he
was a
he does
champion, too.
something
That's kinda crazy.
noteworthy again. So when Kenny
Well, there-
Omega comes back, he'll be above him.
Well, there was
Greg, what
that
do you-
little
or-
exchange with Bryan Danielson at the end where he like walked out and Bryan Danielson did like the applause him
Yeah.
in the face thing.
What about
I will-
Brandon Hastings? What do you think?
I will say I'm enjoying the
You think he's gonna go all the way?
this dude.
Hayden,
shut
let us
up!
talk
Dude,
about this.
I'm trying to get my word in.
You're interrupting.
No, you interrupted me. I was trying to talk. I
There's
wait till
actually
you were
wrestling fans out here who want to hear this shit. So
done. Man, no one gives a shit about this.
So
All right, go.
I do like the CM Punk MJF thing is kind of heating up pretty good now. So
I got a prediction
Oh,
on that,
yeah,
by the
that's
way.
gonna be great.
I think MJF is CM Punk's first defeat. Like I think he's gonna be the first guy to defeat CM Punk.
you think CM Punk's gonna put him over?
I think so. I think he wants to.
Oh, dude, I think he has to. There's no. Yeah, what does he gain from going over on him? I mean, nothing. But what do you think of Sean Spears, the chairman?
I think
he's done a lot. I like him. I don't know why.
I like him too, but I'm like
Good.
he's irrelevant.
That's why I like him.
That's
though,
like
'cause he's-
part of the problem with AEW is like you said. There's just so much. There's so many stars, and the storylines are all over the place. That's the only thing I don't really like about it. It's a little bit hard to follow sometimes.
Well, they
You're
got
like,
people
oh, who's
leaving
this
now,
guy?
like
Oh,
Leo.
who's this guy?
Well,
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
Probably-
Who's this guy?
Thank you.
The problem with AEW is they don't lock it, like they're not married to enough ideas like WWE is. That's the one thing I'll give WWE over them is that it was like they'll run a storyline. Doesn't matter if you fucking hate it or not, but they'll run it till it's in. AEW, if they see that you don't like that storyline, they will drop it right in the fucking middle of it without a care in the world.
Now, isn't AEW like a root beer company?
Sean Spears.
It was. It's
Stop,
actually the best
Hayden.
root beer.
Come on, man.
I really
is.
like. I've
Them
always
and
heard
mug.
people. Do they make the root beer? Like I don't under. Is it the same thing or is it different?
Are you done talking about AEW, Dustin?
No, is it?
Oh,
Dude, don't
well-
ignore me. I'm
Or
trying
actually,
to
Lawrence, that was
ask you an
your
honest
topic.
question.
It was. I got one last thing, and that
See,
was
this
the
is
whole
why you guys make me mad. I'm over here trying to actually learn something, and you're just giving me shit and ignoring me.
Because root beer has nothing to do with AEW.
I know, but I wanted to. I don't know. I seriously thought the company that makes root beer did the wrestling shit.
All Elite Wrestling is what it's
Not ANW, AEW.
We'll move on.
Is there
we'll
a
go ahead and move on.
difference? That's what I'm asking.
What's been going on with
Are you? Who's gonna watch the Royal Rumble? I
Oh
wanna
my
know that.
god! But don't just
I mean, I
ignore
have
me
to. I would have to.
if I'm trying to talk and ask a question.
Hayden, you don't care about what we're talking about. Come on, man.
Yeah, but I'm trying. Would you rather me sit here and be quiet and not say anything?
Yes, Jonathan has been doing that perfectly
Yes.
fine. Corey has been doing that perfectly fine.
Because I'm trying.
Everyone
I'm
but
trying
you.
to participate. You know, what do you think Jibber Jabber's gonna do in the next match?
Moving on.
What's
Next
that?
subject.
Again, don't fucking just ignore it like I said nothing. I'm a person.
You're derailing the conversation.
No, I'm just trying to have fun.
Who is the next topic?
I don't know. Do you have anything else more to say about AEW?
No, I'm good.
That's pretty much it. The Royal Rumble predictions we all said, so we're good.
What about Okada? Rumored to come in soon.
That's another thing I heard. If he shows up to the Royal Rumble, or are you talking about AEW?
AEW.
I feel like they wouldn't appreciate him. I feel like that, like they do that with all the Japanese
they
guys that
kind
come
of
over
they're
here.
kind of like that. They really
They never get the.
They never get the what? They never
They never
get the
get
what?
pop or nothing. Like they don't get the respect they.
They're just too unknown to
SmackDown this year in a couple of weeks.
the general audience.
The general audience.
You turn down free
That's kinda
tickets? Oh
sad.
man, I would actually take the SmackDown just to see Roman Reigns because that's like the only thing good that they got going over there. Just to buy one
Yeah,
of
Corey,
the
didn't you have an event?
acknowledgement shirts.
SummerSlam's gonna be by you, huh, Corey?
Yeah, so was the Rumble. It's just too much COVID going around right now to go to the Rumble, really. But I'm gonna go to SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure. So
You should go to the you should go to the Rumble, man. Just wear a fucking mask and go to the Rumble. That's our favorite event, so you got to go.
yeah.
Didn't you go to the Rumble
And
when
then
it was in New
there's the-
Orleans?
No, I've never been to a Rumble.
Hmm.
I've been to WrestleMania. I've been to a shit ton of house shows, but I've never been to the tiered events like a lot of the pay-per-views.
Only been to one to WrestleMania. And that was the one Undertaker lost.
Oh yeah, that was the best one, WrestleMania Triple X.
That was a big deal, dude.
That was a good
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
If you picked one, if you picked one to go to, that was a good one to pick because
I
a lot of people rank
I
that
jinxed
high.
Undertaker. I jinxed him. I picked one to go to, and he lost.
I agree with Dan here. Even if the product does suck, the Royal Rumble is always fun.
I think that's probably the funnest event in wrestling. Is the Royal Rumble.
I think Hayden might be in love with me. What do you guys think?
I remember playing on was it PS2 we used to play? We always play. Yeah, we always play Royal Rumble. And you had to sit there and wait until your wrestler came out. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Don't skip the
Didn't
entrances.
piss you off
Don't
when
you
you
dare
came out
skip the
first.
entrances.
Can't skip the entrances.
Can't skip.
You know what used to piss me off about that though, Jonathan?
What's that?
is that you'd have people who would like, hey, I want to be The Rock, but I want to give The Rock the Stone Cold Stunner as his finisher.
Will not allow you to customize your guy at all.
Oh yeah, not at all. I can't
But-
even use my created person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Of course,
Let
I
me-
didn't care enough to do
So
that
Dan,
kind of
let me ask you this: do you give a shit about the Women's Royal Rumble? Because I don't. Even if Lita's in it, I still don't fucking.
I was just about to ask that. Lita and Mickey James apparently supposed to come back.
So
Even
do
still,
they,
who
they
cares?
do like a
Hey.
women's and a men's at the Royal Rumble now? So they have like a women's one and then a men's one. Is it 30 women too?
Yep,
That's what I was
30
about to say.
women.
There's 30 women. There's 30 women in the WWE.
Why not
I
just let
still
the women
kinda
come
like-
into the men's thing? Go ahead.
I still
No
kind of like the
Mercy was a
women's
good
rumble because I just love that match. Period. So having two of them's kind of fun.
That's true.
See that?
So
Even if you don't give a fuck who wins, it's still fun.
right.
A lot of fun to watch.
No mercy. was
Iconics
fun.
turned it down, huh? Okay.
No mercy.
No Mercy was great. All right, we can move on from the wrestling so Hayden can jump back in this conversation.
Someone
here.
call Hayden.
I'm
Hayden's back.
trying to
Hayden's back.
give you guys
Not
the
you.
respect you deserve.
Well, thank you for that. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
sir. We appreciate
Speaking
I
of which,
realized
you-
I was rude a second ago.
Let's go with
I'm
your
sorry.
second topic. You wanted to talk about the Scream TV series.
Oh, I don't have much to say. Just that it's horrible, but I keep wanting more.
what
so I
makes it
keep
horrible?
watching
Like,
it.
is it the actors?
Yes, the acting and it's all these love triangles and I don't know. It's just
Do they
A lot-
at least
a lot
do
of high
Ghostface
school-
right?
no. It's
It's a different
horrible.
mask, isn't it?
Yeah, and the killer.
What do you mean it's a different mask?
So the
I
mask
gotta look
is
this up.
it's different, and it's also supposed to be this mask that this old serial
too.
killer wore when he killed a bunch of people.
What the fuck? Is this
Actually-
real?
They finally got the rights to the actual mask for the third season that apparently has nothing to do with the first two. But I'm only on the first season. So.
Hold on, I'm gonna share this real quick. Tell me if this is real.
Yeah.
Is this really the mask? Because if this is absolute shit. I mean, it looks creepy, but it's not the Scream mask.
Yeah, I don't know if the rights.
Is that
to the-
it?
Yeah.
That's what is that?
Oh,
If the
it's
rights
not-
to the mask were an issue, why call the show Scream? You know, it
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Yeah, and they make it
What face is he
like,
making?
there's all this lore.
A
It
Around
looks like
blowjob
a
face?
blowjob face.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
I know, right?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Like,
got a-
like the one on the
He's
right
got a ghost
looks like
penis in his
he's.
mouth.
Well, this is the thing. The one on the right looks like he's like sad and like fearing giving the blowjob, but the one on the left looks like he's embracing it. Like he's
Wants it.
ready.
He's like, whoa!
Give me that dick.
That is really funny. And yeah, that's a part of the problem with
Oh
this
my
show,
God.
honestly.
I can
Like,
suck cocks and
That's
there's all this
horrible.
lore about this
whatnot.
Brandon James guy who 30 years ago had a deformed face and tried to hit on this girl and people beat him up, and so then he killed a bunch of people and wore that mask or something.
Well, Ben is a fan of the mask, so much so that he actually has a copy at home. So
Hmm.
I
Oh, and
mean,
he
if I
says he
needed
ain't scared
something
of
to
no
stick my
blowjob
dick
either.
in, I'd buy one. Courtney
No, that's what-
Cox can't open her mouth anymore.
Drill a hole in a watermelon and put that mask over it.
Corey, moving
Yeah,
on to you.
He's scared
It
of
has
We had,
zero. I'll just
Yeah,
end
he's
it by
not.
saying it has zero actual Scream vibes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
it's
I will
just-
not be.
Yeah.
I'm not
a
going to be
stupid
checking this
high
one out,
school
Hayden.
show.
I don't care how much you beg me. I'm not
No,
watching.
I'm
is that even
basically bringing it up to say don't watch it because it's stupid.
Good.
Yeah.
What channel is it
Courtney
on?
Cox
What,
can't open her
what
mouth that
streaming
wide.
So-
service is it on?
It's on Netflix and MTV is the one that made it.
Hmm.
If that tells you the quality.
That's all you had to
like-
say right there.
Yeah.
I don't think MTV
Oh,
put
yeah.
anything out good out in fucking 20 years.
Exactly.
All right, so I want to give Corey a chance to put something on in the pot here. What you
All
got
right, so
for
there's
us?
I'm sure we all have movies. Sometimes they're even classic movies that are older movies that you've never seen before. Was there a movie that you
I
guys had
think we
last
did,
year
yeah.
that was older that you saw for the first time that kind of made a big impact on you that you really liked? I'll give my example. It's a John Carpenter movie I actually saw for the first time last year, and it's Assault on Precinct 13.
The original, huh?
Just an awesome
Oh, he's
movie.
got
It's almost
nice.
like Night of the Living Dead, except some guys are held up in a police station and gang members are coming to attack the police
They
station.
remade that a couple years later, huh? With
I think
the
so,
Ethan
yeah.
Hawke. I think.
Well, I'm gonna say this: my movie from last year that I saw that had an impact on me is gonna probably piss Dustin off. But it was my first time ever watching It's a Wonderful Life, and it's probably gonna be a traditional watch for me now. So I really enjoyed it.
Mine would probably be Blade Runner. I had not seen it till the last year or so. And that was really. I love a good '80s movie.
Oh
Man,
yeah.
that's
Aren't they
just
better
cool.
when you're older? Like when you get older, don't you appreciate them a little more?
You know what they do the best in the '80s sci-fi movies is those big open expanses.
Oh yeah.
There's always some huge open expanse that just looks so dreary, and it's just perfect. Like it looks like it goes on forever. I love that.
Ben Grimm added in here and said Halloween 3 was his first time watch last year, and he loved it. Says the score is on constantly when he's at work. So
great.
nice.
Mine will probably surprise you. Mine is Cabin in the
Encanto.
Woods. No, that's not an old movie. Cabin in the Woods is an old movie. Tina had me watch it with her, and I actually liked it a lot. Thought it was really
That's
good.
surprising considering that's outside of your preferred genre.
I watched La Piscine for the first time.
La Pussy?
La Piscine,
Shave it, baby.
the swimming pool. It's a French
The
film
Shave Your
from
Baby.
'69.
Do they all have
I didn't
big
expect
hairy
any of you
bushes
guys to
in
have
that
heard
one?
about it. Dan's heard of it.
Was
I
there
watched-
any
What?
was there any prosthetic penises in it?
No. But that's not really that's actually not a well-known movie. I just wanted to bring it up because I know you guys wouldn't have
It's
heard
also
about
It's also on the Criterion Collection. That
Did you watch it in subtitles with subtitles, or did you
Yes.
just watch it in French?
I
Lawrence,
watched
what about
it
you?
in French with subtitles.
I'm trying to think. So basically, a movie you've seen last year that's old that had an impact on you. Does it have to be old?
It's like
Well, it doesn't have to be old. It has to be a movie that you just saw for the first time last
yeah.
year.
that's like a classic
Okay.
movie.
But something that
That's what
didn't
I'm
come
trying
out
to
in
think.
2021.
Well, last year, and this is going to make some people laugh, because I think he was saying it as a joke. This is a shout out to Lauren, but I saw Gidget last year, and it was pretty good. I don't know if he was serious with that, but
Wait,
Corey
what
had
movie?
me. It's called Gidget. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like a 1950s movie, but it was pretty cool. It's about surfing, and this chick wants to learn how to surf, but they're like, "No, you're a girl. How can you possibly surf?" But she does it
You've got
anyway. It's pretty
ovaries.
good.
Movie sounds like shit.
It's from the 50s, Greg. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
It's a classic. They made a ton of Gidget movies.
Oh, I watched the
Yeah, it
Maltese
started a whole
Falcon.
line of Gidgets.
I forgot about that. And that's how I learned I hate Humphrey Bogart.
Oh,
Because
that's
I thought that
funny,
movie
Brad.
was horrible.
What? Why do you hate?
The Maltese Falcon?
You didn't
It's
like
a
Maltese
shitty
Falcon?
ass movie. I don't understand why people love
No,
it.
it's not, man. No, it's not.
It's
a
because
fucking
people
classic,
love it.
bro. Like,
You can't like it.
No, it's because the acting is all like, oh,
Yeah.
let's go to the bar, sugar, and let's pick up some
it's the
clues.
1940s. What do you want to say?
I don't know, but I can't stand that style of acting.
That's not even what they
it's
say.
stupid.
in
Let's go to
never
the bar, sugar, and let's pick up some
That's
food.
literally. I'll pull up a
Bring
clip
that
right
back, man.
now. That's how they
No,
talk.
no clips.
That's how
No
they
clips. No clips. I don't want to have to.
Yeah, no
fucking
clips, guys. But
copyright
at the
it.
same
man.
time, you got to realize something, Hayden. Humphrey Bogart was the original Robert Downey Jr. He was that wisecrack and always had something to say, confident male dude back in the day. He was that Tony Stark of his time.
Was he like one of those
Was he?
like old dudes that's like, yeah, say, yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
he wasn't like
I'd watch that all day.
That's almost
see,
exactly how it is in that movie.
You can play that clip, Chris. It's already 100 years old, so there's no copyright.
What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah,
I know.
let's go. Yeah.
Where's the girl at? See?
Let me ask you this, Hayden. Do you like film noir? That's my favorite genre.
I mean, more modern film noir, like David Lynch stuff. Like, I don't know if you would count like Lost Highways, film noir, but
that would.
I like that kind of stuff. I just don't really like it's just the overacting stuff from back in the 40s. I just
there's a weird cheesy
really
charm
hate.
to it, though. Don't you agree?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest though. I didn't finish the movie. I got halfway through and was like, I can't do this anymore.
Really?
So maybe it gets really good in the second half, but
Yeah, what's with John quitting movies right in the middle? That would drive me crazy.
that's like the only movie I've done that with in a while.
That's true. I finish a movie. If I start it, I'm gonna fucking finish it, even if I hate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's not too many movies that I'll just shut off. Halloween,
Why is it you can't half-ass watch a movie, but you can half-ass watch porn?
because
Look,
a lot of people watch porn for one reason.
I've seen thousands of porns. I don't know how any of them end.
I'm right there with you.
Never make it to the end, huh?
No. Nah, son. I'm in and out. Get what I need and leave.
But what about the good quality
Or go ahead and
film,
talk that nerds.
like and acting and
Yeah, what if they have a
porn, like-
story?
Yeah.
You don't-
Yeah, don't you want to know how the story ends, bro?
You know, after you get that post-nut clarity, you know, you're like, wait a minute, this is pretty good. You know?
you get the post-nut clarity, and you're like, oh, I already know the ending. I don't need to finish.
Wait a minute.
Wait a damn minute.
You know, Peter North ain't half a bad actor.
Yeah, it's because I'm Dante. Yeah.
Oh, I hate the
Not gonna black see.
porn.
Oh hell.
Yep. Oh man, that's good.
Jonathan,
Yo,
let's talk about this merger.
let's
Talk about this buyout.
the merger. Microsoft getting bigger all the time. So of course, Microsoft, if you have stood near gaming at any point in the past week, you will know that Microsoft has bought out Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion.
Billion.
Billions.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, that's like one of their largest acquisitions by value ever. Might be their biggest, if I'm not mistaken.
You know
what does this mean for StarCraft?
what does it mean? It means Jonathan
Great
may
question.
finally get to see StarCraft Worlds.
Maybe, man. You cannot. When I heard this
Me
information,
too.
I was so elated. and I know that nothing about this is gonna come to fruition for like 5 years. But I was so happy because it seemed like a lot of those franchises were in stagnation because Blizzard in particular are pretty
Slow?
it's not just slow, but they're tight-lipped when it comes to their projects. They will not reveal anything until that thing is working normally. But here in the past couple, they had a remake for Warcraft 3 that did not launch well. It was bad. Like I've heard, they still haven't fixed it. I don't know. I never tried it, but I did hear that Overwatch 2, which was announced last year, I believe, will not come out until after the merger because it's not official until next fiscal year.
When does the fiscal year begin?
It's probably like February with.
Oh, okay, so it's the same as most everything else.
Yeah, it's like the first quarter don't start till February 1st.
Go ahead.
but you got all these franchises. You got Warcraft, you got Overwatch, Diablo, Call of Duty.
Oh man.
Yeah, Candy Crush.
Aren't the Lord of the Rings games also Activision? Like the Shadow of Mordor and stuff like that?
That's EA. They're EA.
Oh, is it EA? Yeah, that's right, it is.
So do you think that they'll make Call of Duty an Xbox exclusive?
Not yet.
Ooh, man.
Not yet. But they do have some contractual agreements that when Microsoft says they're going to hold to them. So the next 3 Call of Duties will be on PlayStation also. So they have said that.
So I have a theory about this whole thing, and that eventually I think Call of Duty will be an Xbox exclusive.
Probably.
And I think that PlayStation will bring back SOCOM.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
SOCOM.
I mean, the SOCOM games were good.
Here's the thing: and I don't know if Microsoft will go full exclusivity, maybe a timed exclusive.
I think that's how it would
but-
be because they would lose a lot of fucking money.
Right, and you're gonna hurt the brand if you do that. I think they'll have it on Game Pass and let it sell normally on PlayStation.
But you know what? It will definitely be with if it is like that, it'll be crossplay, which is something people have wanted for Call of Duty for fucking since the beginning.
Call of Duty already is crossplay.
Oh, is it?
Crossplay now.
Oh, it was.
I didn't think it was.
A lot of the more popular things are crossplay now.
I like that everything's getting crossplay like that. That's what we need.
That's the way to go.
So you don't have to buy every console to play with your friends.
Exactly.
I mean, me and Greg ain't played together in years because of it.
Just buy Rust, buddy, and we'll be playing together.
That's true. I need to get
Jonathan, let me ask you this: is this happening because of the controversies with that whole thing with Blizzard? Was it Blizzard that they had? The dude was the sexual assault.
Funny, yeah. It's Bobby Kotick is the CEO. Yeah, he's a real sleazeball. Like he looks it too. If you pull up a picture,
Harvey Weinstein type.
What's
shit.
his name? I'll pull it up real quick.
Bobby Kotick starts with a K.
How do you BOBBY?
Yeah, just KOT.
Oh, I got him. Yeah.
He's a
Oh
real,
my god, this guy does look like a sleazeball.
He looks like a stereotypical. Is like a sleaze bucket.
Let me find the most sleazeball picture of him that I
Yes,
can.
man.
Yeah, who survived #MeToo? Because that killed a lot of guys off. Like that ruined a lot of people's lives.
He's done a lot of questionable practices during his time with Activision.
I think this one is pretty sleazeball-y looking, so I'm gonna go with this one. All right. Let's pull this up. Let's show this guy to the world. Let's expose him.
The rumor is as soon as this deal is done, he's out ski.
You know what, Bobby Kotick, you are now exposed. Look at this sleazeball.
Oh, you got the hair.
That's a sneak fuck if I've ever seen one.
He's selling used cars by the millions.
He looks like a fat version of the robot kid from Grandma's Boy.
What the fuck? Even that smile, man. Like,
I can't wait till Jonah Hill plays him in the movie.
That guy definitely brings girls in his office and goes, I can get you real far if you don't.
Real sleazeball. Look at
Give me
him.
a little sucky under the desk.
man, he is the casting couch. You just sit on him.
Oh,
Fucking
God.
dude right there, man.
You know what? I can't take anymore. He's going away.
He probably gets the hot tub girls on Twitch to come over and blow him.
What's funny is he didn't know he had a job. He just thought he was there to like screw people. He forgot what's his role at Blizzard. God, man.
Well, also in this merger, I know now Microsoft has the Sierra library, so hopefully we get that new Leisure Suit Larry.
Hell yeah. I love the Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah.
Listen to what Dan said. He's parked outside of middle school in that pit.
Probably.
It
That explains the smile.
They're saying they want to bring back Guitar Hero.
Okay.
Yes, where's that been?
You know?
VR Guitar Hero, Dustin. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm all right with that. There was another one, and I've never played it. They said the name of it was Hexus. What's the name of it? I don't know if anybody's ever played that, but
All right,
yeah.
we got a guy in the chat who's Rubro Negro. That's
Oh,
saying
boy.
something in a language that I don't understand.
He's speaking both Spanish and German.
that was a rare.
Yeah. He's coming from us from Switch or Twitch. I said
What do you
Switch.
call
Switch.
German and Spanish both?
It's not old.
Spanum. Sperm.
Sperm.
Spermin. Spermin.
Spermin. Yeah, spermin.
Spermin.
The spermin language.
Fuck yeah, spermin.
I cannot tell you how excited I am about this murder just because of that.
Oh, Brazil.
Oh, Brazil.
Brazil.
Our
That's
apologies.
awesome. What's
I
up,
really,
man?
I really thought it was a spam comment.
No, he's real. He's a
Oh,
good
it's
guy.
a real person.
So I actually pronounced it wrong then. It would be Rubro Negro, not...
Not
Did you
Negro.
say the other word?
I did.
That's mighty white of you.
Idiot.
I don't
Get
think
him,
we go
Lawrence.
an episode
Get him,
without
Lawrence.
saying
I calls
something
it like I
that.
sees it.
Can't wait to see what's next for StarCraft, though.
All right, let's. I got a lot to say
Hey,
about this.
you said
so
Star Trek or StarCraft?
StarCraft.
StarCraft.
Okay, craft. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure everybody but Hayden was watching NFL this weekend.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah, let's get into that.
Was
Actually,
that not-
Hayden, you do enjoy football.
I
so-
like, yeah. I just have to work during all the games.
Me too, most of the time. But
They don't want
I
you
had-
to come inside when you're.
I had
doing the
COVID,
pizzas
so
to
I was
eat
actually
and watch
off
the
to
game.
watch the best
I mean, I'll
weekend of
catch
football ever.
some of it, but
You'll look behind them and try to see their TV. when you're-
yeah.
I gotta say, I'm heartbroken for the Bills, man. They had it. They
Oh,
fucking
My
had
Josh
it.
God, was that not one of the
Every
great
time.
games
A
ever?
moment of silence for Josh Allen.
Right? Yes.
Moment of silence.
So
for-
do y'all think that? Let's go ahead and go with the cliche topic. Do y'all think they should change the overtime rules to where everybody gets to touch the ball at least one time?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
I have
'Cause
said
that was
that
some
since they
bullshit.
changed them in the first place. I thought it was so fucking dumb that that both teams don't get to touch the ball.
Moment of silence for Jess. Your team. Sorry, sir. They were close though.
Do you think they should do it? You think they should do it like the way they do in college, where they just line them up on the 25?
I like the college way they do it.
Yeah, I think the college thing is cool. I don't see why the NFL can't.
So
just
what happens
adopt
if
that.
both teams score?
They just keep going until
you just
somebody
keep going?
doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Basically.
after like three overtimes, then you have to go for a 2-point conversion. Is that?
Yeah, there's something like that where you have to. You're like.
I like
forced
it.
to-
I like that better.
I just think it'd be more entertaining. And honestly, like I was listening to some other sports podcasts earlier in the week, and they mentioned like they don't even have to do don't even do it for the regular season. Just do it for playoffs.
Yes.
Like people aren't going to give that much of a fuck about regular season, but like playoffs, man, like dude, that game was incredible. Like
Oh yeah.
the
It
number
was
one
amazing.
football game I've ever watched in my life was the 28-3 game, and that game was the number 2 game. That game was just back and forth, fucking slobber knocker of a fucking football game.
I think you knew at the end of that game when the Chiefs won the coin toss they were going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think,
mean, they were
I think
tied.
whichever team won that coin toss
Yeah.
is going to win.
Whoever won the coin toss was going to win the game, and that's kind of where it gets shitty because it's like, it's sudden death or whatever, but in football it just doesn't work, man. It doesn't work, and the Bills. I mean, somebody got cheated. Somebody would have got cheated. But this time it was the Bills.
I'll say
But-
this: none of the teams I wanted to win went. They all lost. Go ahead.
The Bengals was the only team that won that I wanted to win. I was
I'm
glad
a-
they won. I'm rooting for the Bengals
I'm
all
a
the way.
Bengals all the way guy.
All the
Bengals.
way. Who day?
Who day?
What a great year for that guy, man. Joe Burrow.
Oh, he's on fire, man.
That guy is like, I don't know, man.
He's the real
career.
deal, man. He
Great.
he
NFL.
put up the best season ever in college as a quarterback. He's translated into the NFL. I mean, he got hurt. He was good. He was doing good last year until he
And he
tore
looks
his
like a
ACL,
12-year-old.
so. He looks like Macaulay Culkin.
He looks like a
That's how everybody compares him to
Finally.
Macaulay Culkin.
Dude, I thought I was the only one who saw that.
He's a beast, though,
Like
man.
Macaulay Culkin.
He's quickly become one of my favorite guys in the NFL.
I
to
like
watch
him.
play.
I'm a fan.
100%. I like him.
I am. I'm sold.
I'm drafting him next year.
So but not just that. So that game was obviously the best game, but even the Bucks game, the Bucks Rams game with Tom Brady being down like 27-3 or
Coming
whatever
back
it
and almost
was,
winning it. Yeah.
dude. Me and you were actually playing poker during the game, and we were kind of getting the scores back and forth or whatever. Well, I watched the last like few minutes and I was like, oh my God, he's going to come back and fucking do what Tom Brady does and win the game again. And then they threw that fucking pass to Cooper Kupp, who's been probably the best receiver in the NFL this year.
Really good.
I mean,
13 seconds left or whatever.
That San Fran and Packers game was good too, man. Like San Fran coming back and winning it.
Yeah. Every game that this week was decided by a field goal except for the Bills-Chiefs game.
I will say this: if San Fran's can somehow beat the Rams, I'm going to be rooting for, of course, San Francisco. They're my NFC team. So
I know you like the Niners, but I can't. I've quickly come to realize that I think the 49ers fans are the most insufferable fans in the NFL.
No, Saints fans are.
No. I mean, Cowboy fans are probably really close, but sorry, Cowboy fans. But I mean, Patriots fans are right up there too. I mean, we're
yes, they are.
Fuck, so
I utterly hate Eagles fans.
But at least we've won a Super Bowl, in the last 20 years.
Yeah,
What's interesting about these games this coming weekend is last game of the season, 49ers beat the Rams, and the Bengals beat the Chiefs this year, so it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Man. I don't want that. As long as the Chiefs don't win, I'll be happy.
The Chiefs do not have a very good defense, and Tyrann Mathieu went out with a concussion last game, so I don't know if he's going to be able to come back for this one or not. So that's big time if he's not going to be in that game with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. I mean, dude, the Bengals have a solid offense. They got a good quarterback. They got good receivers, except for that fucking offensive line.
Hey, Lauren.
That offensive line is bad.
You know who's his life out there.
You know who's a diehard Bengals fan from Ohio?
Chris Detro.
I'll tell you who I want to win. I want the Bengals to win.
Is that how he sounds?
That's how he sounds.
Like that.
I remember I thought he was from the Kiln or something, or like from just deep in the South, and he's from Ohio. I'm like, why are you talking like that?
Why are you talking like that?
If you've ever been to Ohio, though, like Ohio is the Mississippi of the North.
It is.
So
okay, it's right in there.
It literally is. Like you probably agree with me, huh, Corey? Like people from Ohio are. It's just all red. It's like all rednecks up there and like hill people.
I've been to a game at the Bengals stadium, and it's a bunch of rednecks for sure.
Yeah, it's all hillbillies. We call them hillbillies up there.
So I think Tom Brady's coming back again. But what do you guys think happens with Rodgers?
I don't think so. I think Tom Brady's going to retire this year.
Really?
I think his reaction at the end of the game to me said he was done. Like all that, like Tampa Bay is not. They're not going to bring anybody back. I'm echoing really bad. They're not going to bring anyone back. They have to re-sign half of their people. But I think they said they have 27 free agents. Like I just don't see him coming back. Not to the Bucks. I think he's going to hang it up. And like it didn't even seem like he was that upset about. What the fuck?
Look, I get that too. Why did you?
Hayden's twin brother joins us.
Yeah, Hayden's he's in two places at once. He cloned himself.
But yeah, so I don't know. I don't think Tom Brady's gonna come back. Rodgers is going to the Steelers. The Steelers.
What? Oh shit, dude! So
that would be awesome. I would actually be a fan of that.
Get him out of there.
Sean Payton's out.
Sean Payton is out. I was going to bring that up. Yeah.
Well, what do you think, Corey? Where do you think? You think Rodgers is going to go to the Steelers?
Yeah, I think that's the perfect fit for him. I think.
Big Ben has to retire first, though.
Hey, something.
I'm glad he did. I think he already said he was going to retire.
I'm glad you mentioned Sean Payton because you think now the Cowboys will fire McCarthy and hire Sean Payton.
This is what's going to happen. I have a theory about
that
Sean
would be
Payton.
A nightmare for Jonathan.
So what's going to happen is Sean Payton retired this year. He's going to sit this year out, probably do like TV shit or something, and then next year he'll be the Cowboys coach. You're crying because you know it's true.
Yeah.
don't do that to us.
Well, we're about to lose our offensive coordinator because he's got an interview with every fucking team in the NFL. Anybody that needs a head coach. So, you might go there. You might be our OC.
So I said something to my Saints friends because they're all butthurt and sad right now. And
I don't know why. They hadn't done shit since 09.
so I want to know if y'all agree with me or not, because they got real pissed off. But I was like, I don't really think. I mean, Sean Payton is definitely a good NFL coach, but I think he's a little overrated.
100%.
Agree.
Like, I don't think it's that big of a loss. I don't think they're going to find a better coach than him with what's out there right now and with their roster issues.
They're not going to have any team this
they're
year.
$74 million over the cap. So
The biggest problem is they got Winston back there.
I think that's why he left. I think that's why he retired, because he knew,
he's like, I don't want to deal with this.
It's going to be a full total rebuild. Like, so
yeah. Just go ahead, stem to stern, let me get out of here.
Yeah.
Maybe get a little contract over in Dallas for a little bit, and I'll call it quits.
You should be happy, Hayden, because you're a Cowboys fan.
So what I want to do before we end the NFL talk is I want to go around and get everyone's predictions. Yeah. I'm going to predict Bengals and 49ers because that's what I want.
Okay. I don't see anything stopping the Bengals' momentum. I think they've just got it behind them right now. I don't know if it's luck or what you would call it, but they're good right now.
What about Niners and Rams?
I don't know, dude. I can't rule any of them out because the Rams are sneaky too.
Sneak fucks.
You've seen what they did, but they fucked the Saints over that year. I don't ever count them out till they're out, so I don't know.
You a Saints fan, Lawrence?
I mean, I'm from here. I might as well be.
I'm sorry. That's all.
Well, I used to do it based off uniforms. It used to be like, who has the coolest uniform? I stopped doing that. So.
What are you, a woman?
Well, the Bengals have the coolest uniforms. So.
They did. I know. I did like their uniforms.
It's funny because when it comes to March Madness, he picks it by the cool team names. So that kind of works.
Some of the best merch I've seen has been the Buffalo Bills merch.
Oh yeah, I said that last week. I love their merch. I would buy a Bills jersey actually.
But it looked pretty dope.
Would you get the red one or the I don't know what their other one is.
The white and blue. I like that.
I like the old early 2000s Bills jerseys. Those were cool.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I think those are even better.
Corey, what about you? Your prediction?
I mean, I don't see any slowing down the Chiefs right now. And I think the Rams are too much for the 49ers, and I just think the Chiefs are going to go all the way and take it. So.
And if that happens, I want Stafford to get his first Super Bowl.
He needs it, and it would have slapped in the face to the Lions.
I think it is Chiefs and Chiefs. I think if it is Chiefs and Rams, the Rams will fucking run roughshod over the Chiefs.
I don't know. It depends which Rams team you get, because sometimes they can really fucking
they have been inconsistent.
They can't shit the bed.
So your prediction is also Chiefs and Rams, Dustin?
No, my prediction is Bengals and Rams.
Awesome. Hayden, you got a prediction?
Cowboys.
That's jibber jabber.
I have bad news.
Wait, for this season?
Yes.
Well, I don't know who's still in.
We literally just went through 4 fucking people.
What? You guys didn't specifically list off teams that are left.
There's 4 teams left.
There's 4 left.
All right, let me look it up.
It's named every one of them.
Bengals versus Chiefs, 49ers versus Rams.
Who has the better uniform?
The Bengals have the best uniform in the NFL.
I really don't care.
Are you a woman?
I don't care who wins it. If the Cowboys are out, I really don't care.
All right, well, I'm going to choose for Hayden then, since that's sometimes you have to pick what your lady wants to eat.
Oh, my God.
Because they can't decide on anything, but I'm just saying.
So I pick Bengals and the not Niners.
The not Niners.
Yeah, as long as the Niners lose, I'm all right with that.
Yeah. And I really don't want to see. I really don't want to see a Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl. If that happens, I'll only watch the halftime show. I'm not even going to watch.
The halftime show is going to be dope.
Oh yeah,
the halftime show is going to be the best part about the Super Bowl, no matter.
There we
what.
go, Ben.
So.
Ben's on board with me. Bengals and Niners. Let's do this.
One more quick question, because I think this is really interesting. Let's say somehow the 49ers won the Super Bowl. What do they do with Jimmy G? You have to keep him, right?
Yeah, right.
So.
Or you trade him.
Very good.
Or you trade him while he's hot and get a few good picks for him.
Yeah,
it's probably what I would do.
That's what Hayden does.
All right, so last topic of the evening. Let's talk about the passing of Meatloaf.
Who the fuck is this?
Jesus
I
Christ.
honestly have no clue, and I don't even give enough
Hayden,
of a
you
shit
look
to
like
look
you'd
it
be a
up.
Meatloaf fan. That's what's crazy about this.
Yeah,
Dude,
I know.
I hate fucking meatloaf. It tastes disgusting.
You're outside your fucking mind.
First of all, you're outside of your mind when it comes to meatloaf. You need to get somebody that knows how to cook your meatloaf for you. Okay?
Exactly.
No, I don't know
that's
about
number
that.
one.
Not
Number
that
two,
TV dinner
meatloaf
bullshit.
is fantastic.
Listen.
And who would
Here.
name themselves
Listen,
Meatloaf?
listen,
or
Hayden.
Go by Meatloaf.
You don't fucking diss Meatloaf the person, and you don't fucking diss Meatloaf the food. Okay.
Well, who are they?
Right.
You did
No
a
one's
double
told me
whammy.
who they are. Apparently, they're an actor.
Dang.
I
was a
sent you
musician.
a
He was
I sent a
great.
YouTube video of Meatloaf in the fucking chat so that you could see who Meatloaf was.
Oh, I thought that was just like a memorial or something. I don't
So
know.
you didn't watch it?
What?
Rocky
No, he didn't
Horror.
watch it.
Well, I've never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yo,
if they're
you've
in
seen
that
every
movie.
other fucking nerd movie, but you haven't seen that one.
I'm not big into transvestite stuff.
Big boobs dude from Fight
It was
Club.
more
Seen
than
that,
that,
right?
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. He's never seen it.
I mean, I'm cool with people who do drag
Pick a
and stuff,
destiny.
but I'm just, not into watching it.
Yeah,
He
big
didn't do,
boobs
he
dude
didn't do
from Fight
drag,
Club.
but
What?
His name is Robert Paulson.
Did Meatloaf do drag?
name
that
is
why he
Robert
was in that
Paulson.
movie?
His name is Robert Paulson.
Hayden, have you ever seen Fight Club, or is that movie too cool for you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, I actually don't. I'm one of the few people that thinks that movie is horribly
Oh my
predictable
god.
and
There we
really
go.
stupid.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Come on, man.
What? It
Fucking
is. The first time I watched it, from the opening scene, I was like, "Yep, it's all in his mind, and that's his like alter ego."
You've
sort
become
of.
too bougie, dude, for the movies. Like,
Yeah,
I went through that phase too, though, because I watched
Even
all-
knowing how the movie ends, I can still rewatch that movie and
Yeah.
fucking enjoy every second of it.
I
The
don't
message
know.
dialogue.
behind the movie is way more than anything
not
with the
that
whole
great of a
twist.
movie.
It's,
I don't
it's
know.
so good, Hayden. It's so good.
Hayden, your movie takes our shit.
You guys only watch movies that are known to be popular.
It was a
And
fucking
shit.
unknown and just grew in
Yeah, it was a
popularity
cult
because of how
classic.
good it was.
Yeah, no one knew.
I'm
that
just
was-
saying. In general,
It's not like its box office numbers were fucking just astronomical. As a matter of fact, it bombed in the box office.
Hey,
if
let
I
me ask you
remember
this.
correctly.
Let me ask you this. Did you like From Dusk Till Dawn?
yes.
Okay, there's some hope for you yet, man.
I'm just saying, you guys judge movie taste on what you think of classics. Like, that's not something to judge it off of.
We judge it based off what we like.
Hey, Greg, I like that
I'm just
Jason mask
saying.
behind you. It's growing more and more on me.
I'll have
Oh, the one-
respect.
yeah,
I have
the
respect for
I call it the
Greg
dirty Jason.
because
man.
he actually watched Spencer.
I call it Cheeto Finger, man.
I'll have movie respect for you guys when you watch Spencer.
It's like Jason was eating
We'll
Cheetos
start
and
there.
just rubbed it on his
Well, hold
face.
on, let's not
We'll
skip
go-
past the passing.
We'll
of
go watch
Meatloaf.
Stalingrad.
Yeah,
I'll admit
what
this.
what
At
Payton
first,
Johnson gave us that
When I
one
was
time.
younger, I'll say this: when I was younger, I hated Meatloaf. I'm not gonna lie. Like I thought his music was like cheesy. And
Is
like,
he
oh,
an actor
this
or a
is This is
musician?
just music
He's a
for.
musician.
This is
Okay.
just music for ladies. That's what
it
I
is-
thought whenever I
it
was
is
younger.
cheesy music. The songs themselves, lyric-wise, are cheesy.
But
as
then
hell.
later on, when you're listening to it, especially if you're drinking, you're like, oh
They're
man,
roasting you, Hayden.
this hits the spot.
There was no Harry French Bush, so he doesn't like it.
There's no subtitles in it either, so it's
Yeah.
not in a foreign language.
Yeah, go watch Stalingrad. There's plenty of subtitles. I watched it.
In Bush.
I gotta say though,
Oh,
like,
Bush.
There is a wiener in it, though. There is a dick in it.
Okay, can we stick
sold.
to Meatloaf, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta say overall though, like, I think 2018 was the year everyone talked about. So many big names died, but man, we're off to a hell of a start this year.
Yeah.
right. Jesus.
I saw
Every
earlier
stream.
today. This isn't a big name or anything, but it's definitely hits you in the childhood feels as the guy that was the voice of Charlie Brown in the Peanuts shorts passed away today. So.
Oh, really?
Oh man, what the fuck?
Wait, what happened? Who died?
Pay attention, Hayden.
You
Jesus.
know, well, I'm trying to look up Meatloaf.
Come on, let's go ahead and start
Okay,
the trend
I'm
on
not
Twitter
only-
and Facebook. Fuck 2022, fuck it.
I've not only never seen this dude in my life, but I've never even heard of any of his music.
Listen to it right now.
You never heard I would do anything for love,
Yeah.
but I won't do that.
What is that one? of
You
his
never heard that
songs?
song, Hayden? You never heard that song?
That's sung by a woman. Is
That's
he a
sung by
woman?
Meatloaf.
It's sung by Meatloaf.
It doesn't even sound like it's sung by a woman.
Not even close.
I don't know.
I just sung it exactly like Meatloaf sung it.
I mean,
into
it's
my
probably one of those
expensive
things-
microphone.
It's probably one of those. What? How much? $70? Is
It was
how much-
$10 at Five Below.
Are we gonna have to fire Hayden?
I think so. I think
He's
so.
gonna fire himself.
Look,
Housing block.
I've probably heard some of his music before. I just didn't know it was him.
Oh, you love him, man. He was a great guy.
Is this gonna be like some Big Brother shit? Are
But
we gonna have
man-
to vote him off the show?
But look, Meatloaf is just. When I hear that, it makes me want to throw up because it's just a disgusting food.
He was
Where
called
have
Meatloaf
you had
because he was
Meatloaf
a fat
from?
ass,
Who the fuck hates Meatloaf?
basically.
Are you kidding me? That's like. That's
Okay,
like
there's
the,
6 people here. If you don't like
Oh my
Meatloaf,
God.
raise your hand.
That's like
I
the
love
thing that
Meatloaf.
everyone says
Yeah.
about Meatloaf is that it's like the disgusting meat. that
Nobody
no one
says
knows
that.
what it's made
No
of.
one
what
says
I've
that.
learned?
No
You
one
know what
said
I
that.
learned?
Nobody says
Everyone
Say that
does.
in
That's
pop culture, but
No one,
Yeah, that's
no one
like
says
the-
that about Meatloaf
likes it.
except for you.
No,
Hayden.
green bean casserole is what they say.
ew. Well, that too, but
This is
Not
what I've
Meatloaf.
learned from this conversation: is that Hayden's mother is a terrible fucking cook. Obviously,
there's a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
had some good Meatloaf
The-
in your life.
you're not completely wrong. But
Like
I'm
literally,
trying-
my favorite meal is meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and greens. That is my
Man,
favorite
that's-
meal.
Man, that's what
Well,
I'm
the
talking about.
the only
That's good.
That is my
meatloaf I've
favorite
ever
meal.
had was
Very
at
good.
school in the cafeteria,
See,
and it
that's
was
right.
disgusting.
Well, then Greg's point is proven. Your mom sucked
Damn.
more than me.
Yeah, I don't think she ever made meatloaf.
Did she make green bean casserole?
Yeah, too much.
I mean, I like green
Because it
bean
was
casserole
horrible.
personally.
They still
If it's made
my
right, as long
mom-
as you make it with the right green, with cut green beans and not French green or the French cut green beans, you're good.
I
Hayden
hate
will probably
that.
disagree though because he probably wants the French cut.
I don't know. I'm not even trying to be the bad guy on this episode and hate everything.
Oh, you're not
from
trying.
It's
It
just
just happened that way.
happening.
I kind of find regular. I'll be honest. I kind of find regular cut green beans predictable. So
No.
Well, if you use the French cut ones,
French cut.
they tend to be more mushy, you know. So,
You just got to cut them in half.
What?
no, the cut green beans are good. We're talking about French cut. French cut's like the thin sliced green beans. You know?
I hate those. Yeah.
No, but
Those are
Greg, you
nasty.
like potatoes au
different
gratin.
mouthfeel.
I do like potatoes au gratin.
Man, that shit's
Potatoes
hot.
au gratin is
Or
good.
au gratin.
Oh yeah.
Potatoes au gratin.
Hayden, have you watched Encanto yet? You were supposed to watch Encanto and give us your review.
No,
I'll
I'm
say
not
this:
watching
I
that.
watched Encanto, and me and my wife both had the
It's
same. thought.
Encanto.
Whatever the fuck.
I'm more disturbed by the fact that your daughter didn't like Encanto.
This
My
is a
daughter-
movie
My
before
daughter
it
wouldn't
came
even
out.
finish it. First off, my daughter would not. She walked away. She went to her room and played.
Hell
She's
yeah.
like, "Fuck this shit. I want nothing to do with this."
Dan has a good comment
Your
there.
kid, all your kid cares about is Roblox, and I think that's kind of a problem.
Do you
It
guys
might be.
remember before the movie even came out? I said you guys are the type of people that'll go see Encanto and watch it like 5 times in a row.
No,
And
you
then
did
you
not
guys-
say
you
that.
guys
You said that
literally-
after
you
I
can-
asked
no, you
anybody
can
if they've
go
seen
back.
it.
Hayden,
No, this was before it came out.
Hayden, if you will let me get this out, you will be happy with what I'm about to
go
say.
for it.
I thought Encanto was fucking overrated.
Hell
it wasn't
yeah.
that good. The singing in it was not that good. The movie overall was not
Oh,
that
the
interesting.
singing wasn't that good. Is that why all their songs are the highest rated Disney songs?
They are.
Every
They
fucking
overtook
Disney movie
Frozen.
has the highest rated Disney
No.
song.
Look at his face.
What kind
Yeah,
of dumb
I'm with
statement is
Greg.
that, Greg?
Greg, come
We're talking
on,
about
man.
all the Disney songs, the rankings of all the Disney songs. It's the top.
It does have the top rankings.
Above
like
Frozen.
It overtook Frozen. Yes.
It's like every Pixar movie that comes out is the best Pixar movie.
I'm
It's
with
like
Hayden
what they always
here.
fucking say.
Keep in mind that
It's
you're
crazy.
agreeing with Hayden. I'm just want to
What-
point that
Yeah,
out.
I mean,
it's
he's
in
I
the
have
got a
top
good
good
point here.
taste.
It's
I
in the
have-
top 10 Billboard right now.
My
Not
taste-
even Disney.
If there's anything I've proved on this podcast, is that my taste goes far
terrible.
beyond the reaches of what you guys know.
Far beyond. I don't know.
Just transcended humanity.
Especially when it comes to pop culture.
I'll say this, okay? I'll say this.
You
The
can't.
songs in Encanto were not bad. There was just too much singing in that movie.
I also
Like,
just hate musicals.
Hence the word
period.
song.
It's a Disney movie, but
Yeah, I mean, my wife agreed. She's like, why are they singing like every other scene? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I can't follow the
It's a
story because they won't
Disney
stop
movie.
fucking singing.
did you not watch? Did you not watch any Disney movies when you were a kid?
Yeah, did
course.
your wife not?
There wasn't that
Because
much fucking
they're all
singing
white.
in the line.
Yes, there was.
Yes, there was.
Are you fucking dumb?
I'm with Greg.
I don't think you've watched
there
The Lion
was.
King in a
There
while.
was like a song every like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
15 maybe.
I don't know.
But
Maybe
there
I
was
just
some
don't
good
Back in
story
Notre Dame,
elements in
same
there.
thing.
Well, it's not as enjoyable to watch a kid movie when your kid doesn't enjoy watching
Hayden.
the movie too.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Oh god.
He probably hates all of them.
Yeah, too popular.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I don't know,
You just gotta
man.
think of the most obscure one. Hold on.
Find where's the French
French people.
foreign?
I've
Where's
gotta
the
look
French
at-
foreign?
I don't know. Probably
Disney
Oliver
movie.
and Company. Is that Disney?
You tell
Yeah,
us.
that's Disney, I think.
I don't know.
For the Aristocrats,
See.
that's what it is. The Aristocats. I
Oh,
mean.
that's a good one.
Aristocat.
You know the French
Everybody
cat.
wants to be a cat. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Hallelujah,
movie.
everybody!
Greg probably hates it because there's too much singing in it.
I mean, honestly, as much as I hate them, I'd probably say my favorite Disney movies, probably Endgame.
What? What does it count?
Blink-
The
blink.
Marvel movie? Talking about
I don't
Avengers
know.
Endgame.
I mean, that is a Disney movie technically.
Yeah, technically, yeah. I mean, it counts.
yeah.
I know why Greg really hated Encanto.
Oh, Alice in
Encanto, but
Wonderland.
I'm not gonna say it on the air.
Alice in Wonderland. That's it.
I'll say it
I'm
all
locking
day.
it
First
in.
off, if you're trying to say I'm racist against Latin people, you're way wrong. I love Latin people, so that would be inaccurate.
It's because the hero's a woman. That's why.
That
That's what
doesn't
he was
bother me.
getting at.
I actually found the hero kind of charming.
I'm just kidding.
I'm a classic Disney guy, though.
Classic
Like all the
Disney.
stuff we grew up with, you know, Robin Hood, Aladdin.
If you would have said Shrek, I would have slapped you. Is that
Is that even Disney?
No,
No,
it's not.
Disney.
So let me ask this: was like the whole thing with Encanto, like everyone stopped learning magic, but they were just okay with it because they were helping each other out and working together? Is that what I was taking from it?
I guess so. I guess you could say that.
Because I mean, they all lost their ability to do magic, so or like whatever their skill was.
Well, they had to find. I guess they had to find a way to do without it. Come together as a family.
It's kind of an unhappy ending.
Oh wait,
I mean, you could say
Pixar
that.
is Disney, right?
Correct.
The Incredibles. That's probably one of my favorites.
Well, the whole thing was like the main
Which
character, the
first one.
Mirabelle. She's the only one in the family that doesn't have powers, and then you come to realize that the grandma.
Yeah, but that was just because of her dumb cunt grandma.
But her grandma doesn't
dang.
have powers either. But it turns out, Mirabelle is the one that her grandma is the one that held the family together. She was the glue. Then Mirabelle, it was kind of a passing of the torch to her.
But wasn't her grandma the reason that she didn't get to learn her skill or her magic?
She didn't have magic. She doesn't have any magic. Neither does her grandma.
I
Her
thought she
magic
liked.
is
I thought
her
she set
magic
it up.
is keeping the family together, keeping the family
Use chakra.
together.
She's taijutsu
Did you have a
user.
chakra?
I just want to know why nobody turned Super Saiyan in this movie. I don't understand.
Well, I have a
In
question.
Encanto?
I have a question. All these different cultures are getting Disney movies, right? And was Encanto geared towards like it was Latino, right? That was like a
Yeah.
Latino kind of base thing. When are rednecks gonna get their turn? Like,
Right?
And if you
When's
say
that-
Cars doesn't
When do
count.
we get time to shine?
I agree. Cars does not count.
Why
It had
doesn't
a
it count?
cameo. It had a cameo because that made her.
There's
dude.
plenty of rednecks in Cars. I mean, honestly, Cars could be the white culture movie.
Yeah, it's possible.
I mean, what about all the old
I
Disney
think
movies
so.
like
Yeah,
Sleeping
that's
Beauty,
Cars.
Cinderella,
Yeah.
Snow
So wait a
White?
minute. Is
Who's
Cars?
who of white culture?
So would Cars be like the only?
There's plenty.
Yeah.
Would Cars be like the only movie in existence that stereotypes white people?
What do you mean?
Because like they make like everyone's out to be rednecks, right? Like everyone in that movie's a redneck.
Well, not everybody.
Well, not this
One
main.
redneck.
Just Mater, basically.
Mater.
Later, it was over the top.
I thought everyone who liked NASCAR was rednecks though.
Hey, I'm kind of glad that the
Apparently
topic
not.
of NASCAR
Oh.
came up.
I learned something.
I'm kind of glad that topic came up because
Why is that, Corey?
I don't watch NASCAR at all, but I'm curious about this race in the LA Coliseum. Have you seen that? That first
No.
race this year is going to be in the LA Coliseum.
Like inside,
Yes.
Inside.
indoor race.
Indoor
That's-
race. Let's see how that
That's
goes.
loud as shit.
Well, it's
Wait.
it's outdoors. The LA Coliseum.
Yeah, I was about to
where
say
the
the
outside
race is.
stadium.
Coliseums.
But
That's the
it's-
old football stadium.
Yeah.
So it's going to be what, like a dirt track?
It's where
No, it's-
Kanye
it's
performed like a
paved.
month ago. You guys didn't
You can
watch
see
that?
it online.
What? I'm about to go look.
See if you can
at
find a picture of that, Greg.
You guys didn't watch the Kanye concert a month ago
Can't
when
say
he
that I
was
did.
live there on Amazon Prime?
No. Must have been busy that day.
Well, you can go rewatch it. It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh,
Drake
then
showed
I'll
up.
go do that. Oh, Drake, too. Look at that.
I can tell you're not a big, a big
It's,
rap fan.
It's not that I hate them. It's I mean,
Well, I'm just shocked that you like them, Hayden.
some of their music's okay. I don't,
Oh, that's going to be like Bristol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't even see
pulling
where
it
they've
up
got
now.
like a pit row or anything though.
Okay, I
It's
got
like
I got
in
it.
the middle. That is
I got it
weird.
pulled up here. A Twitter
Pull up
picture.
that clip, Jamie.
Are they going to have 43 cars on that thing?
I guess.
Hold on.
If they
It
locked
doesn't.
it in.
It doesn't look that big in this picture.
Share
so.
the picture.
What she said.
Can y'all see that?
Yeah, that doesn't look that big.
Yeah, that's
Oh
nuts.
my God.
I thought I could
Yeah.
run that.
That
I didn't
looks
know they were doing
like-
that.
painfully small.
Yeah.
Also,
Is
what
this
you
a
said.
NASCAR?
I'm
Yeah.
curious to check it out.
Yeah,
When are they going to
that
put
is
guns on the
interesting.
cars?
Like Twisted Metal?
Like Death Race?
Oh man, like Twisted
I would
Metal,
love
baby.
to see that shit.
I would pay good money to see that.
If Twisted Metal was real, would you watch it?
Yes.
pay-per-view?
That'd be
Yeah.
like my Super Bowl.
Man,
Actual
Lawrence, you got way
yeah.
too excited for that.
Dude, how
Pretty
does,
excited.
who's your favorite character from Twisted Metal? Let's tell
Prison
me a lot
and
about it.
murder.
Axel.
Which one?
Axel had the best story.
Out of all the Twisted Metals, he was the best guy.
Yeah,
A lot
Axel,
of people
man.
like Sweet Tooth, but I was always an Axel guy.
Yeah, Axel, man, he had that tragic story. He's fucking chained to two giant fucking tires. His wife
That
and
was a
kid
good
like got
one.
killed in front of him.
So does he eat?
I
oil?
like the one chick. I can't remember her name, but she got abused of some kind, and the reason that she wanted to win the race was so she could get the power to take it back and to kill the guys that did it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Why
she
have they
fucked-
not remastered
Dude,
that game
the
yet?
Fuck
stories.
them up, boy.
dude,
that-
No Face scares
That's
me. I'm
what
not gonna
made
lie.
the Twisted Metal
Black.
game so good, is because the stories were just so dark and so good.
So
Yeah.
good.
The cop he was in that hostage situation. He was a sniper, and he
Yeah.
went to shoot the guy, and like somehow the hostage got killed. That's why he wanted to win, so he could go back and take it back. And ended up, he went back to that scenario. He's there. He takes the shot, but the guy like shoots at him and kills him.
Fucking
Yeah,
Calypso,
there's-
man,
oh,
always
wow.
turning shit
Always
around.
twisted it, Yeah.
Yeah,
No
My
Face.
name is Calypso. Thank you for playing Twisted Metal.
You're doing what the fuck?
All right, well, I guess we need to wrap this episode up, y'all. If no one's got anything else they want to add.
What are you doing, Hayden?
you don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Fuck
Anyone?
Meatloaf.
Anything else? Oh, well, he says fuck Meatloaf. None of us agree with him.
Oh,
so.
Who thinks
I'd
Taco
love to-
Bell should include the
Meatloaf?
hot sauce packets automatically, whether you ask for it or not?
I do. I collect them. So.
I think they should give you all three: mild, hot, and the fire.
Yeah, because I forgot. I picked some up tonight, and I forgot to ask them for that fire sauce.
I got a strict
And-
one packet
Why do
per
they get,
item.
They get mad when you ask
You
for
know?
sauce. Right.
Yeah.
They get-
It's because you talk shit about Meatloaf. That's
Dude,
why they
it-
didn't give you your sauce, bitch.
At mine, if you ask for it, they'll throw like a full handful in there for you.
You know what's fucking great on Meatloaf is hot sauce, Hayden.
Oh, really?
I've noticed a
Yeah.
lot of Taco
Fucking
Bells you
ketchup
go
and
to,
barbecue sauce.
Not only do they get mad if you ask for hot sauce, they get mad that you're even there.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Definitely
And
that.
can they fix their drive-through to where you can leave if it's taking too long? I'm tired of them holding you hostage.
Yes.
They really do trap you in that motherfucker.
Hey, Lawrence. When I was on the phone,
tacos.
Lawrence, when I was on the phone with you earlier tonight, did you like how when I pulled into Arby's,
Did you like
and she's like, take a minute to look at the menu. I said, I'm here for a DoorDash. I don't need to look at the fucking menu.
Take a moment to suck my. Never mind.
And she was like, okay, and just drove around.
You were that guy.
Asshole.
Asshole.
What the fuck am I gonna look at the menu for? I'm not getting anything.
She doesn't know
There's no one
that,
else.
Greg.
And I told her.
So wait, are you supposed to go through the drive-through for DoorDash?
If
I
the
thought
lobby's
you-
not open, you have to.
Yeah, Arby's doesn't have their lobbies open.
They
I
say
actually
it for
saw.
satisfaction too. They got to go around just like everybody else. Like
Because
There
I
was
would have made my
I was in a
life easier.
McDonald's.
you never said you were better than anyone else or nothing. It's not like a high and mighty thing. Just a
Right.
DoorDasher. Like,
I have
who's
a
gonna
McDonald's that I service for the beer shit that I do, and I mean it's a convenience store that has a McDonald's in it. Well, I went there to get some food today, and there was a fucking crazy guy in there, and
Nice.
he was like he went into the dining area where this guy was taking his break. The dining area is closed, so the guy that works there, and he goes in the dining area and he starts telling this guy how he used to be a secret agent, and he traveled the whole world. And the McDonald's manager comes out and is like, "Hey man, you can't be in the dining area. It's closed. Like, you can't eat here." And he's like, "What the fuck? I'm just trying to fucking talk to this guy." And he's like, "I need to use the fucking bathroom. And I just want to put my food here so I can use the bathroom real quick." And he's like, "No, dude, you can't be in the dining area. It's closed." And he's like, "All I want to do is leave my fucking food." Well, this guy comes out of nowhere. I don't even know where he came from. Comes in the door and starts yelling at this dude. He's like, "Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here." He's like, you motherfucker. You fucking piece of shit. You're
fuck is wrong
bothering
with
these
people?
nice fucking people. I'm just standing there like, what the hell? Well, this lady who happens to be in a police uniform, she's the Jackson County Sheriff, and I think she worked at the jail because she didn't have no like belt or badge or anything.
Off duty.
Now all the people in line at McDonald's are looking at this lady who's obviously just trying to get her fucking food. She doesn't want to have anything, no police shit to do. They're all looking at this lady like, "Are you going to do something?"
do
And she's
something,
like,
yeah.
"I'm off the clock." She didn't say nothing. She was just like looking at people like, "What the fuck you want me to do?"
Exactly.
Well, this guy starts just yelling at him. He's like, "You need to get the fuck out of here. Fuck you, bitch." And like telling him, like basically running him off. And the guy's like, "Fuck you." And they're like going, jawing back and forth like people do when they act like they're going to fight. Well, the guy like goes to the bathroom. And then that guy that had come in and started screaming at him, he's like, "Yeah, that piece of shit is my neighbor, and he poisoned my dog, and he pulled a gun on me." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then so the guy comes out the bathroom, and they start going at it again. He's like, "You better walk on, motherfucker," and all this shit. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, can I just get my food so I can go?
I want this
what I like,
drama.
yeah.
I want my
Then I
food.
get out. No, it gets better. Then I get outside. And I'm in my car and I'm trying to eat my food real quick before I go to my next store. And then the guy's getting ready to pull out the parking lot, and this guy comes out the McDonald's again. And they start going at it again. Fucking.
Oh my god.
And then they start talking about their battery. He's like, "You better return my battery charger." I'm like, "Battery charger?" I was like, "What the fuck?" And this is all happening right next to my car too. I'm just like, "Oh my god!"
Oh man, you can't escape.
And the guy said, the crazy guy, the older crazy guy that said he was a secret agent, said he was going to run the guy over with his truck. Well, my car's next to his, so I'm like, "Oh my god, this dude's going to fucking plow into him," and I'm just going to be sitting here trying to eat my fucking McChicken sandwich and French fries. But yeah, I don't know how I got on that subject, but it's a funny story. I needed to tell
You know what? That was a great closing story, actually.
So that was my day today.
That's Mississippi for you.
Well,
That's what somebody else said to me when I told
pay
my
us a
story.
visit. Hospitality is a thing here.
Yeah.
Just thanks to everyone who listened to us tonight. Throw us some support if you want at patreon.com/theslackercast, or follow us on Twitter and TikTok. Dustin will post on TikTok maybe
One of these
eventually. I don't
days.
know. We'll see. Also, thanks to our Patreon subs there. Read them all for us, Lawrence.
S'mores endorsed Shelby W, Hayden Cornelius, Jay the Stingray, Orc 145626. I'm getting better at that. Jonathan Cantrell.
Appreciate all you guys for the support. And I got nothing else, so until next time.
Slack off.
Slack off.
Like,